I'm live. Okay. So, let's get to it before I waste any more time. There was a time not long ago, but long enough for me to forget. There was a man, and he's very strong. He's very rich. And he never had a chance to be himself. So to be looked at as strong is to be looked at as the strongest man. Last action hero. So this man would be challenged by, say, the blacksmith. And the blacksmith would say, I'm the best at using the sword. So the blacksmith would say, if you're as good as me at using the sword, cut down this tree. So the blacksmith would figure out, okay, I've been doing this a while. Maybe this is our ultimate test. So, long story short, let's call this man Good Luck Charm. He would then take it upon himself to look at a similar situation, maybe while chopping down a tree, of how to swing this weight. So, to Good Luck Charm, it would pretty much mean, what would be the need of chopping down this bamboo tree with a blade if I knew that there was a tool that was more suitable for the job, even if the blacksmith was to just sharpen the tool necessary for the job. So this went on and on and on and on until one day, Good Luck Charm decided, why must I test my abilities amongst you when you won't challenge yourself to yourself? So, created what you would consider a gauntlet. And every time that Good Luck Charm would go through the gauntlet, Good Luck Charm would get through absolutely fine. So eventually the crowd started to feel like, well, if he can get through so easily, so can I. Now, Good Luck Charm was very aware that, hey, this is not possible, because if this really happens, then that would mean that the crowd itself has put in the amount of hours that it took to achieve mastery at these cognitive abilities. What is not happening is the understanding of, I admit. See, if someone were to admit they're wrong, then they can totally understand that it's not a submission behind the truth of this man has just naturally had more practice. So, as you can imagine, the first attempts were horrible. horrific, terrifying. The crowd only blamed Good Luck Charm for not being so lucky to the people. That's very unfair in the eyes of God. So, the one person who never, ever thought about entering the gauntlet was a low-key person. They had a low-key personality. They always hid under the radar. And Good Luck Charm had a brother. His brother did not like the fact that he was good luck. And it would make it so that the brother would be one of the two to make things even. So, let's call the third low-key person the odd one out. So if you have two in the stink, or two in the pink and one in the stink, there's always an odd one out. That's a different story. So, let's say the brother's name was Yeshua. Yeshua was very jealous of Good Luck Charm because Good Luck Charm would always have the women say, "Good luck, Charm," in that fashion that Yeshua could never compete with. Now, because Yeshua was never competed with, he maintained a vanity that he was not to be tested. That was wrong. He would only have to test himself in the gauntlet. So therefore, if he had tested in the gauntlet, then he could admit that, oh, I've had as much practice as the person that is Good Luck Charm. So, of course, low-key energy did not like the fact that Good Luck Charm was actually great as one of those men and made a deal with him, a verbal contract. At that time, language was not so easily available as to say things were not beyond ideograms or blah, 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 blah. But language was not created. So, to verbally get someone in a contract was to only say the difference of the words forking, forking, and forking. See, some things could say fucking, and they could say that's for you. You know, for you, F you, for you. You would have to be spelled with a Y, Y, O, like the big O we have, and you. So, why would you have a O if the O was not meant for as a sound? Oh, that's a different way to look at it. So, low-key energy gets you where? Nowhere. What it did is, it made Yahshua feel as though Good Luck Charm had to be number one competition. The Good Luck Charm felt no need to further his competition because it was only not killing him, but making him stronger. So, at the height of his strength, there was a thing called natural selection, where the women would naturally select the man that they knew had competed and contested the most, which was Good Luck Charm. The only person who had a problem with this was Yahshua, because Loki maintained that on the down low energy of only wanting males. Loki did not respect the fact that men were born of women. Let's go back to that, because that would actually make this man feel as if he was an idolatrous, and the only idolatrous that we know of to date is called Nimrod. You know why Nimrod is Nimrod? It's because Nimrod walked around for so long talking about they did not believe in God, that Nimrod had actually had his head cut off in mid stride of saying, wait, that's not right, I don't want to die. Ugh. Nimrod died just like that. So the term of Nimrod had nothing to do with you validating a man who believed that he was God. That man did not understand that God was the chooser of the judgment. Therefore, the man who may have judged him may have cut his head off before Nimrod realized God exists. That's what makes Nimrod a Nimrod, forever believing that God didn't. His low-keyest energy is. This low-keyest as an ist, expert in the field of study of being low-key. This low-key, mischievous, woke-key energy had woken Yahshua to be not a brother, as in the term, and as the Masons would use, my brother's keeper, but to be in that term of not endearment, but to look at the brother as a form of stagnant competition. Stagnant meaning to never give it up. So let's look at what should have happened. Yahshua should have challenged Good Luck Charm. If Yahshua would have lost or won, the match set would have been even. If Good Luck Charm would have been considered even, then Good Luck Charm would have been considered to be the king. That would make Yahshua in a lower position, not king, because there cannot be two brothers as king. This is not the Mata Bharata. Even in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we understand that one man has to stand solely while talking to Krishna, while being watched by Vishnu and Brahma. Okay? So, to live with God, as Delbert Blair would put, is to live as if you have God, your mother, and a police officer, authority, watching you at all times. Would you react the same way? Let's move forward. So, Yahshua, never challenging Good Luck Charm, had always taken the advice to a Jafar. Jafar being the lokiest energy. As you know from the movie Aladdin, Jafar sat in the background. And the original negative lokiest energy he had chosen did not make it through the Cave of Wonder. That title of earning your stripes must be 2 and Y when you feel greatness. Earning your stripes. With hunter colors on. So, that's like a bush king. Please me, let me finish my story. What happens is, the deal was set that Yahshua and Good Luck Charm would take a break. During this time, Loki had hid as a Jafar within the vanity. So today we call that the ego. The ego that lives inside of a person is a low-key-ish energy. It just sits there in the lower vibrations. And it does not sit in your dick, because most men just think with their penis. They think phallically, which is foul. To think with your phallus. Foul, that's a V. That's the goal. Everything else is trying to abomination. Terroristically, foreign and domestic. So, what happens is, judgment should not be upon anyone. The judgment to cast upon my story as if it would be prevalent to your life or available to your knowledge, other than you being reviewed to me. Let's hope these words are auto-generated. So, right back in. Good Luck Charm had earned the rights of breeding amongst the women by natural selection. And that was the problem, that Yahshua falsely wanted to earn the right to breed, knowing under God that there was no reason for them to entertain him. That's called jealousy. Jealousy from one brother to another created many forms of sin. Okay? To kill off someone is not to kill off with murder or homicide. It is to stop the memory that they are as is, while at the best height that they could be. 50 Cent killed off Ja Rule's career temporarily. But then again, 50 Cent's career is still Curtis Jackson's career. Respectfully. Let's not sit there and babysit that thought. I would. So, all I'm trying to get to is a factor that times have changed. What would happen is all of those men that were men became the type of man that Yahshua was, listening to Loki inside of himself. He would not be a brother, he would just be a Loki's energy. So Good Luck Charm did not see an even matched brother. He saw the odd man out all the time. And it's very odd when you have two different types of men. And one wants to be right more than the other, logically. See, what's supposed to happen is called yin and yang. We are men and women are the yin and the yang. That makes the whole. So, entertaining the jealousy of, oh, he has the right to breed with all the women, earned only by the fact of natural selection as an alpha. Now, should that mean that every other male should not have a woman? No. It would mean that that man would just have to pick a woman. As we do, just pick one woman. You never know who's really the top dog. And if so, Which poachers is taking fucking horns? Taking the horniest males to put their heads on a mantle. Just saying, I'd rather watch a Satchel Page. So, the way it goes is, all of those men started to listen to Yeshua more than they listened to Good Luck Charm. None of those men practiced to their own perfection. Therefore, none of those men build trades. Those men would actually be the building blocks, which would be considered the Masons. I don't know if that has anything to do with your Illuminati concepts, but blacksmith would have to be a trade. So, they all sat around. Sitting around. And every time that one of those men would challenge Good Luck Charm, they would put up the Dharma deal of placing all of their riches, all of them, their women, their livestock, their life, all of them. But the one thing these men always valued was their freedom. So none of these men deal with the thought of being banished. So they could challenge a man for his good luck. Now let me explain how came Good Luck Charm. Because if the man would do something once, they say, oh, you couldn't do it. But they would never understand that man needs practice. So they say, oh, that's because you did it already. I could do that. And they would try it, get it first time. Or not. The point is, why would anyone worry about anything that they cannot care about anymore? So, when a man challenges another man to something indirect other than, it's called a battle. It's called battle. about. Anything a man practices has to come from a state of God. Silent example. So, when I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Competition. Man should only need the ideal of Pokemon. To me, I would look at my judgment as back to the story of Good Luck Charm, Yashua, and Loki. So what happened is, after all of this time, Good Luck Charm said, hey, how about you guys stop what we call the break your leg energy, and you just accept that maybe I'm so comfortable there are no odds. And they said, what? And they let it go. And then it's like the music started. Why would the music start? So what happened is, let me clear my throat. They let the fat lady sing. She made have been niggas to move. I don't know. She could have been my bum bitch. Bum bitch, bum bitch. Bum bitch, bum bitch. But we'll get by. Pause. Pause. So, what the men understood was that when the fat lady sung, she brought her friends, and her friends are very fine. That was cool. So, fat lady singing wasn't always exactly what we wanted. So, so, heads, tails. Odds are pretty even that it's heads. Still heads. Heads. What are the odds? Tails. Heads. Tails. What are the odds I was wrong? That it's heads. Because it is heads. So, heads. Because I never pick tails. I do pick tails, but I prefer heads. Which it is. Heads. So, let me tell you text. Which it is. What are the odds of that? Hit my hat and landed on a video game case. Pause. Lemon juice. I like it for citric acid. Check it back to the story. got you. Check it out. So, the women all flocked to Good Luck Charm. And Good Luck Charm decided to tell people, I want this woman. So then, that became one of the shoes wives. Okay. So, he wanted this woman, but she had somehow become the blacksmith's wife. And all the women that were willing to open up, as far as just saying, hey, Good Luck Charm, I want you. Boom, boom, boom. I want you so bad, baby. All of a sudden, they were just on it, like, you know, on it. And dudes did the gayest thing. They were happy to watch. Imagine that. So, still had to watch out for this stuff. Good Luck Charm decided to make vintage grapes. So you can see how, like, Wicca, you know, not like Wigger, Juno. But like, Wigger. Why would somebody just want to just wig out? Like Tom Cruise. All I want to know is who is coming with me. Thank you, Jen. You know she's a lesbian. So, the way I looked at it, pause, and that I done pretty messed up. Just remember having to just sit there all day with people looking through the vents. So then you have people like looking like, oh, it's just me. You gotta imagine these types of guys. It's real just that's why you're glad you have doors and peepholes. Pause. So what happened is it's just like a big invasion of privacy. So Good Luck Charm decided to say to Yahshua, you know what? Take your time and breathe. I'll just be a grown man about it. So you know what happened? A lot of things. So like, you look like the masculine side. You have to do extra stuff now to maintain your side, because you know that there's a saying called the grass ain't always greener on the inside. That is how you could decide if you king or not. So nothing to think about. Nothing to think about. Come on. Pause. So so only one thing was decided. It was like, alright, if you do this, then you don't have no rights to get tattoos. And Yahshua was like, fine, you know what I'm saying? And it went through this whole situation of New Jack City, where Nino had to take back Ja Cool. You know what I'm saying? I knew a couple ones back then. One was probably cancer. Which one? I knew a couple Christians. One was probably cancer. Which one? Words. And still for the ladies, even though it's still for women. I'm a pervert. Pause. Like I'm pure hetero. Pervert. 10 hours. 2 men. So, Higgin. I meant to say digging. I went to my pause. So, let me get it. It got to the point where just took a rest. Good luck charm just slept for like a couple years. And Yahshua felt like a man, but the low-key energy itself never went anywhere. So therefore, that lack of victory led to nowhere. But what did happen was a lesser understanding within not standing by the wholeness of a master key system, as Charles Hanau will put it. And doing that just makes things to where you understand what it is. You gotta take care of your family. The way I know I am my son. I call him memes. Don't let my life be a mirage. The way I look at things is as Rolo candy, chocolate. My grandma pulled me on, and caramel on the inside. Now a sugar daddy surfboard, memes. So I'm always about my family. I'm always about the people that I'm around. GP, general purposes. Life's good, LG. I just look at things like I don't play with anything I can't control. I could be mushy, straight like that. I cannot be taken in advantage. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, Leos are lying all the time to me. It's just a natal chart thing. I'm a Piscean. Like Mighty Pittsburgh ones, but from Harlem. So, graffiti's everywhere around where I live. Even though they might not like me then. There. Here. That's when you add a T, which is top, like the odd man out to here. Where. That's when you add which. Like the W, words. Add an L, that's the 11 words, that's world. Whirl, spin, swirl. That's when you add the S, like a serpent, snake. Stupid. Saint. Cupid. Okay. So, before you misconceive the tape, everything is fake. You might not support me then. I will feel in a rush more to see my face more figured. Richie Rich. And I guess Dennis the Menace. And I wanted to say Daredevil. From the beginning to Guinness, from Guinness Stout till I feel Guinness Stout. I drink so much Guinness Stout that I get Guinness Stout. Among Guinness the winners. My content is pretentious but tedious at the ending. Down to my course. Mathematical pi. Mulan. Ping pong. King Kong. King Kong or ping pong. Donkey. Don King. Don Juan. You might win some, but you just lost one. Corona. I done one. Those seconds. No seconds. Let me not get core and wide mixed up in some seconds. Why would I want to be first? Why you go inside say you're second? Why would I want to be a hero inside? When if I had a zero, it would be like, I don't know, Kingdom Come. 0 to 60. But the whole fucking ride, you know, is a couple seconds. So I believe in nature. Language should have a natural good language system. Add the change. Keep that one inside. Okay. So go back. Gymnastics with name flips like Jim Cotter, Channel 11, WB, Warner Brother, WD 40, Chuck and Sam's, BRKE, back when I had a Hutchinson, like 95 freestyle frame. My pubic hairs used to couldn't wait for them to grow in so I could shave my down arrow. Dumb. Chico sticks, Dylan Noam Fire, Johnny Appleseed, Macintosh, Rome, Man, Pause. Red Delicious, Bing Cherries. Talking about antioxidants, I know I'm tired. Fork on my fork. I know I'm lying. Grew up a swine, eating sauce. Back and forth from the south, all dads. I really wanted to end that, but there should be more dads. Why would I pause that? Reconnect, redirect, horizon. Why would I lie when I see all of these cold cats trying to be sirens? I just sit back and try to be silent. Why invent? As I intend to be what I intend to be or not to be, a spirit chick, guitar stick, guitar pick, tenacious, D, pause. Anything that deals with non-astrotheologists or etymology, numerology, how dare you follow me? I be the person that you must pay your homage to. I mean, if I was you, I would be your flow to the second power. That's an MC times the 2. Twice, twist. Watch me do the twist and the shag. I got the grease for it too. I'd rather roll a trompo or a Beyblade. That's a sobbing tool. And a primitive. Don't play that either. Mayday. That's Tuskegee. How can you eat me? If I was frisbee, you be the freebie. Cannot diss me, I'm dunking. And I don't want to be a Toys R Us kid. You feel like you gonna be the one on the Nick running spree around it. I'ma tell. That's your slogan. I could tell. That's your slogan. I could tell, but that's just your shit. I could tell. Can make it sound like it's another name like Patel. I could tell. You want to not be. Like one to not be. You're wanna be. I made sure that you don't wanna be or want to not be. Part of my family. You ain't shit. That's why I can't even say you could compute things like you're Asian. How could you say shit when you ain't shit? I mean, your Saints Row, it's all complaining. That's confessional. Taxi driving just to listen in to other people's lives. Live in a spaceship. I get high, but your fecal matter soil your thoughts and you spoil your kids. That's just a P with an S over oil. That's crude. Mother, blood, reconnect. Probably won't say shit. Anatomically, probably won't say this. That's a purity, like salt. You put that on a spaceship. Put that in its placement. That's a rocket. Stop it. NASCAR, move like rockets. Stop it. Only left turns, topics. Only right turns. My life, where it's cold at, knowing I want to be somewhere warm. That's the tropics. But, wait, don't feel like moving. Drop it. Operation Dumbo. Forest. And Bubba. Operation Gumbo. Lieutenant Dan. Daniel. Two Angry Beavers. Outman you. Eat my shorts. How dare you? Evil Knievel. Houdini. Who done it? Be at Red Hook Noodles. Imposters. Lucid sounds. You should sound like good music. Why would I dare play? If G-Eazy made MGK go at M, then should I yellow wolf call? How? Who? Wise? A three. I'm Top Cat. Pedigree. You'll get genetics. Better see. Genome projects. I agree. I affirm. Astutely. As a student, I will learn to be the best leader, be the best follower. Why are you all following people when they want to see you less hollower? I hope you get solar panels on your phone so you could agree solely. So long as you're solid, solidified, opaque, translucent, transit, loosely, 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 jot down, a rapier, that's fencing, Rocky, a Rothschild. Okay. These lips was pause. Pit bulls, then they barking, going off for the walk. dare you to talk this? I get pissed off. Like, how dare you not stop by the hydrant? Hi, been, I, been, hi, hi, how? In the end, did I go back to a topic? Drop it, drop it. Coffee, had a beer, frothy. Your girl had her beer. Where's she from? Kansas? Just got ahead of there. Toto, Tudu, Tubi, Toby, Tobias, Sugar Daddy. Okay. Money Mike, throw $1. Need some change. That would be louder. Second pocket, throw a 5 up. Wait. Throw $3. Throw a 5 up. Throw a 5 up. Throw $4. Throw $2. Throw $1. All 4 profit. Got some change. Throw $5. Sounded like it landed in something. That's a father. That didn't land so close. That landed farther. You're the father. That's just Maury. That's just boring. Whole different history. Did you listen? Okay. Yeah, protect my home. No fear. That's a bubble and an ego. Pause. No children should be watching my show. It's called One Men Show, which is only for women. I guess I should have said that from the beginning. Go, go, Nicholas Granger. Do, 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 do. Go, go. It's from Virginia. In DC area. That's like the DMV. What do I know? I'm from Harlem. I didn't see it. It's more like NYC. I like it like that. I was thinking about the name Menage in my sleep. Okay. I would speak about Drake equation and possibilities. How we functionality to the point where we reach interstellar communication, but I think Steven Spielberg made that point lucidly. I fought a dream. Martin Luther. I guess I nominate myself as the king too. The clown that was crowned. The winner that wasn't a loser. Take that fucking mirror down now, bitch. Pause. That's a moment of silence. Suppressors. I'm guessing your digestive sees me, and then there's an affecting situation that caused you depression. The lesson is Westy, oil, olive oil, Popeye, spinach, salad. Let us pray. Total praise. Reynolds, Deadpool, plans, foils, blueprint. Renegade, grenadine, and grenades. Bruce Jenner. Women of the Year. Women of the Year. Dinner. Bacon on the table. Bread. October. December. Before November. Winter. Dry. I'm not wet behind the ears. My life gorilla. Glued to it like wet. Butcher partner. Hairs. If Judy had a booty, then truly Dominican Republic and Haiti, part of the same island. Sphere, world, sphere, ferry, ferry, Pokemon, here. I want the Master Ball. Here. Julio. John. Just Julius. Caesar. Follow for life. Italy. Done. Rollerblader for life. Food Buddhas. What? the fuck? Son. One syllable at a time, in a time, out of time, apocalypse. Around this shit, just to show you that you could stay behind this shit. It's like, if I was to redesign this, then you feel like you'd have to be my brother D to sign this. And these nuts. Please. I'm all peanuts. Is mightier than the sword. You love me, done. Pause. Well, put that at stake. BET, Freestyle Friday, 109th Street between. Fuck you. Let's fuck everybody. In the wrong turn. Tail end. What? That's like 300 men or some shit that's 30 trying to walk around in black yelling as if they need to be up that fucking early. One across the street and then another one out his window say, bitch. So many words. Chickens get battered on Fridays. What? Iraq. Ear fluid. Bacteria. Like I'm back. Pause. Fuck with ear snot. I don't care if your hair's not. That fucking fist could say here's a knot. That's infamous. If you miss, I guarantee in my awesome, you know, not to understand that there's an armor and an arsonist. Pause. That's a moment of silence. Take a second. There's no reason for violence. Take a second. And if I frame this right, by the end of the 10, that's some MF reference, right? Let me get back to my goal. Miss being 17 like I was listening actually. That's good. Like reading Goosebumps. Don't let this picture get dusty. Boo, did I mean to scare you? Xbox, something that I could get up with. I've been getting up with. That's just the center of the fact that I wasn't varsity. I got a good enough diploma, but that's just the Chris Rock and pause. Skin diamond. Like, if she's from NY and I'm just riding, then she should have been making love to me. The Skin Island says fuck what I hear. I'd rather just be alumni to the Institute of Audio Research just to see what I hear. I'm here. And these women been making love to me. I've been making love to beats. Pause. I've been playing. But you niggas play too much. I don't even want to then say that I've ever paused. Because I don't have to pause when I say that. Yeah. Now niggas know I don't even like saying that niggas fuck with me. Pause. I'm not playing. ING. That's what I'm saying. ING. Like the middle name of Ronowski. Put in the middle of what I'm saying. That's ING. That's like energy. Like my energy. I have an energy that's the synchronicity, but inicity. My synchronicity makes me feel like I'm delayed. What? Are you lying? No, I'm just laying. Laying is lying. I'm just speaking in layman. Why are you laying? That Chinese, I don't think you listening to what I'm saying. Hell, even if I say that, well, she ain't lying. You don't understand that I'm tired. What she need? Nicolas, see. Grand Jalen. Pardon. Excusez-moi. Language. Bloop, bloop, bada. That's what you think right is. I rather understand what in front of my juggalos and juggalettes, right? I had too much caribou when I couldn't juggle it. Only a few people knows what I'm saying. Like Super Saiyan, I'd rather cop my building so my people love my landlord to hear what they Super Saiyan. So now I listen to people like Beanie Siegel and I do not listen to this. Pardon me if I would stutter. I mean, like, why would I ever act like I would stoop down to a level when I'm really just a stoop kid? But I'm not from a shy town. Through the wire. All the way up on 295th. Take it to 195th to 95. And George Washington to pull you into a place where I'm stationed. Luxuries. Of course, they loaded. People named Pookie actually be renamed like murderers. Mount Holly was a mucky place where I was staying. Seven was. Nine was. Why was. Why try when I lie, when I know that Liberty City is really in my resume, repertoire. What can I say? Grown ass man, celibate, no menage a trois. But I cannot play. I'm not playing. They're not asking. You know what comes next? Arrest. Looking at my children. All the little boys. I just foster for the people. No kidnapping is what I'm saying. No kids asking for their emancipation. Patience. Patience. One that shows them nothing. Like the one that shows them that's above them. Is anyone above them? I see nothing. I go back to the one man who had no thing and no things. Said if a man wanted no thing, then he would possibly understand one thing. And to not have no hands is two things. And two things became one thing. That a man is a man of men with no hands. That's one thing. To a man with two hands, that's left wanting. I don't think. I just drink till I don't blink. And I pour and no. That's sex sells, right? I'll wait. Why would I see nothing? Red. That's why they love them. How you keep an asshole in suspense? Patience. 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 So, to wake up today and find turmoil and just YouTube 1990s, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, where you live, just look it up when the news should come through. You'll see something different. And if you look at where we came from to where we are, think that that is very clear to us what we want. A life where we don't worry about to not be anything other than what you are. A special amongst these universal and every woman that can create a son and you don't want to be nosy Pinocchio when it's time to do what you wouldn't do. You know? System. Release it. Always remember to push those bubbles aside. Don't live in this fear. as if delete all of the crowdiest understandings, their cultists, and their misunderstood. The hidden belief that we need is just that. The truth is stranger than fiction. An illusion is always just a perception of what you don't see when you want something. Do nothing other than what you need. Have nothing other than what you know is necessary. And stop thinking about yourself. Yourself is so sickening to us. What good are you if you have no one? Sickening. So, if you don't have anyone, stop validating yourself with others. I do not know anyone I brought up, so therefore, I will not take a credit for their attributes. If I do know them, I will not bring up credit for their attributes. I have no need for them. I've already had a video that I just saw and I noticed was for a monetary amount. Then I said it's unnecessary. It's not that I have no need for money. I have zero need to fucking money from you. I would just buy fake bread and my nigga and just flap that shit around. It's just stupid. The point is, how else do I purchase the things that I need? I'm about to roll a spliff now. I feel like I'm fucking blowing my pause. That is not autofellatio. Y'all ought to know me. So, it doesn't matter if you do this shit. It doesn't matter if your fucking right ear ain't pierced. Or if it is. Engaging the other one. Not because I think of anything. I think fucking gauges stink. That shouldn't matter. Should it? So, at the end of the day, you have to remember to be yourself. But you can't be me. A moment of silence. Of myself, I am king. That's vape juice. Well, I hate cold. Let me explain that. So, oh yeah. So, let me see if I can wrap this up. I don't know how long this video is. But whatever it is I have no need to do any more of this collection. Because everything else will be after the history. Understand is to build up cognitive abilities. You will know value to a woman. I validate everything I'm saying. I don't have no need to sit there and play games with people, man. That's straight up. When I understand what I'm saying is, people don't respect. Respect is fucking power. Pause. Because everything should either be for king or not for king. That is the question. So stages are mean that, right? Stop worrying about what you can't control. Be who you are. And if your woman is your woman, get some discipline, some leadership in yourself, some integrity, some self-respect, some pride. Everything alright, okay? Pause. Don't fool about that. I was trying to say tap that. So, sometimes life could get a little rocky. I don't have the mix. I meant to say I don't have the moves like Jaeger. Did I just jack it up? I'm drinking a Mickey. No American to the core. So let me throw this out there last. I like English. I use England wherever I'm at. Please stop that. Wherever I'm at. I'm in Castle here. Not in the castle. So, well, I'm eating stoic and fuel. Not as abundant as I like the Corona myself. Nicholas, Chris Granger, L. Dosky, L. Science, for my kids' dada, on my block science. When I'm in and around specific mobocracy, I guess I'm BY, more than CY. So from NYC, it's like the same place if you could spell Nietzsche, where E was in between NYC. E equals NC. NYC is different because that's like The theory of relativity is the second power. That's like drunken master, anti-G, and by G, pause. Ho yin yang, wholesome, pause. That's unplausible. That's unplausible. Can I bust? Mythbusters, bust around, NYC, NIB. Let me see what the time is. Tiamat, Time, Gaia. Well, when it comes to being Pisces, feminine energy, pause. Androgynous, pause. Told you, proverb, rollerblader, fruit Buddha. They label you when you drink the PRs. Paps. We only juice our streets. Daps. Pound. SLB. All gold. Don't clown me. Or just go for 2 hours. Dope. Bitcoin. I'm not here for people to scam me. Why go for broke? I'll pay the deficit if I had it. I wouldn't do it twice. That's a habit. At the end of the day, my last name Granger. I don't got a question, MIG. I got the tools to handle my anger. That's how I meditate. Redirect on my energy. At the end of everything, ICG, ING. Had to bring it back because of the time my connection went hang up. Monopoly. So let's bring it. Focus energy. Coldest winter. Hottest summer. Clown. King. Queen. Back to beginning. Love winning. Only. Not into sin. Abomination. Abomination. Obama. That's Hiroshima. Atom. Women. Eve. Evening. Odd. Todd. Even. Stephen. Street. Even. Eve. Inside. Men. End. At the end of men. Me. End. At the end. And on me. MC. E equals MC EE to the second power. Echo. Everything changes constantly once. Cadence of 109th Street. Everything changes constantly once. There was another echo. He spelled his with an H. That would be like echo. Mine is more like Echo the Dolphin. Genesis, Revelation 3:16, 16 bites, I don't bite, 16 barks, I don't write, I don't like. Specific people's energy. Propia proper persona, it's like I'm really on this marijuana that got me feeling like I need to be the exterminator, just like my grandpa was when I had to add NG to grandma, cause it seems like I have to be more like my big buzzin'. Good vibes only. TAC. Smiley facing the whole time without the emoji. hmm Looking for a little hippie girl. Pause. A woman is a woman. Pause. Only for the factory. Pause. Only for the factory. That's assembly. Model T for bring it back to taps. Specialist action. Bring it back to barracks. Bring it back to Obama. JDAM missiles. JDAM buildings. They damn Romans. They damn J. Jesus, hey, hello, hi, I am not buy. That's buying something that makes me a consumer then. Pause. That will make me the user then. I'm more like the player. Player hater. That's just the big notorious IG. BIG. L's. Made fig like the figure that made Big L's figure like he wasn't bigger than Pac Energy. Trains get ran on women. The subways get dubbed in when you give Jay-Z pounds. That's Marcy. That's the project. E will bring you back that way when you drop. Meant to say jump on the J. And then you know that the M, pause, but you jump on the J, you get back to the Z. I hate to have to blow away energy. Jamaica, Rosedale, Rochdale, Coliseum, Gladiators. Does that bring it back to Romans? Basically. 40s, St. Ives and Tiberillos, Buttercutters. Bakeries with veggie patties. Even if you can't recognize me. Gabe Green's friend, way before the M16 then that he had, that was an AR-15 if he was a civilian. Since before I got locked up as a citizen, knowing that that wasn't real, then as a veteran, way ahead of it, understanding that I had to recollect my mind and still build and Lego. Did I go back to the Prego like a stego? Waddling around. Back to the tale. Prehistoric. So, make sure nobody's still watching. Good. That's historic. Incognito. I'm a cognitive incognito. That's spacey sprockets, jets up, moving on up. Jeffersons. Did I rush more? I brought it back up. Bring it back to the cigarette, which is shortened in cigars. Then stogies. Back to the sprockets. Oh, back in gear. Just like the Rockets. Wait, that makes Elon Musk more smarter than Stephen Hawkins. Who can catch the ball then? Bring it back to a firmament. Did I affirm as a man? I guess that makes me testify more with my testicles that I am not into the fiery crucible to repeat and then die. Tom Cruise, bring it back to a yacht. Capital fisherman, capital fishing, capitalizing, bring back to Monopoly. Wagwan, mon. Did I say anything about reggae? Pause. Bring it back, and I didn't recognize it. Realizing, wait, it was realized then that Rastafari would bring it back to I and I then. Did I bring it back to I? Because E equals an echo. That's a cadence for the 2 and 2, but I might not recognize it. But I'm more like L.T1 on Gmail. That's where I'm at, or I be at. When I rip up the beat, when I smell like a Fiat, but I'm more like my hood's in the back of me. That's a Pontiac, Fiero. That ain't fair though. Did I bring it back to the World Fair, y'all? Yo, Duncan. Seems like I'm bringing back to the toy store where it didn't matter. Just buzzing. Woody. Didn't get it. Seems like Woody. Care Bear. Should he even show you that he shan't when he can't, cause he know that he shit when he shot what he shall do. What should y'all do? Bring him back. I guess with Wiki when he's more witty and he bring it back cause he's lit, ain't he? Witty? Matthew? Sofa? Periodic table. Prehistoric. Seems like he had preformed this story, but that's more like a perform, to prefer. It seems like he prefers her. Story. Dirty Sanchez brought it back to the beat, back like why I don't drink chocolate. That would be like Star Wars when you look back to the point where you look copper. Oh, Dylan knows that I can't die, son. That'd be like Tyson bringing it back to plain chicken. Purdue. Per diem. I'd rather see him. I'd rather have credits be done per due like a SAG card. Oh, wild card. Bring it back to the uno. Who you know that will call themselves king. I'd rather people call themselves natural loves. With my net worth like a natural growth. From a cast fisherman. Another cast my net. Oh. Ooh, ruthless. Like they don't feel that tooth though. Like denture. I'd rather just change them out with porcelains and then adding some some solitaires. I guess I'll be biting, but then I'm still flossing it. Wow. I'd even add some wood grain to the outside so they could say I look like a pirate, as if I would hijack a shipment for me to be my ship. And I know the way niggas be making them faces, talking about everything else, about nothing else but the something about how the bartenders be bringing them cases. And when them hydraulics pump. Like you're talking about alcoholics, dummy. I'd rather be into aquaponics than hydroponics. And I use aeroponics before ebonics. I don't know, I don't know why you ain't liking them, you know. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. That's like the dollar wait. Dime for your second wait. Want to sprint back in my mind till I jog back till we didn't play a fat rate. Wait, fat lady sing, did I just say that? Wait. Patience. Doctor. Ambassador of love. That's Barry White then. Corinthia. Wait, did I say something about cheese? Cannot understand back to the parlay, back to the meat. N moves back to the G, N moves back to the side moves back to the A to the moves back dot CY, ENCE. La eighth science, everything, lowercase. Big L, dot, CY, change your energy down, change everything once. That's L dot T. And I'm melanated. Don't claim African. Do claim the boat before the goat, because I'm the greatest. Cargo, like ego, everything offensive. That's what road rage is. It's outrageous. Can't outrage this. Like your ego says Schwarzenegger is a general for the Nazis. Nazi. Jules, unless you're the queen in general, leave. Dukes of Hazzard. Or more. Rich County Treaty. That's how he has it. I feel like pissing. But you're missing the point. That's how he has it. Haphazard. El Dasi. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. I'm gonna be my good luck charm. Yeah. Joshua. Without the J, might be Joshua. Stay out of the ego, because that's the low-key energy.